Everybody, it's Paragon23, and today I'll be making a custom. I'll be making my custom gray out Ohio State jersey for OCFA. And so basically I'm just going to replicate my home jersey with the crop and yeah, make it into the gray out. So here's what it looks like in real life. I'm not going to get into this graphic because I have to make custom for the whole team. So I'm just going to make it the same color black that I have on the jersey. So basically that's what I'm going to do. What I have set up already is my number and name. I'm not on my laptop, which has my fonts, but you know, this is what I use instead. So basically we have the jersey, right? We have the black number. There's an outline that's slightly lighter than the gray, so I'll have to make sure to include that. So first thing I'm going to do is go to this jersey and get the same size numbers. So I know here, just from my experience, that the front number is 55 pixels in height. So I'm just going to go ahead and change the height by using Control R to 55, selecting the number, just the number. Actually, I'll do this instead. Yeah, so we'll do that. And I'll make a new layer. This is if you're replicating a jersey. You make a new layer, paste it on top. That's the same height and placement and everything. Okay, so we have our number, make a new layer. Doesn't have to be named. Paste the number. I'm not going to worry about outlines yet. Now let's get back to the original size. On the back, I know it's 60 height, so we'll replicate that also. Doing the same thing as we did with the front number. That looks about right. We'll put it there. Okay. Now we have to do the shoulder numbers. Again, I know it's 40 height in pixels, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate it. Copy. Paste on top. Copy it, put it on the jersey. And to flip it, there's several ways you could do it. One way is simply by doing the rotate. I don't like to do that. What I do instead for the shoulder is put the two tips on top of each other and then simply flip it so it's the same size at the bottom left where it says bounding rectangle size. Okay, same spot, copy it, paste it. Now we're doing the name. I know the name is 16 in height, so I'm going to copy that. I don't really need to get it in the same spot as the numbers, as the name on the other jersey, because it fits perfectly in the box, like that. Okay. Now on the jersey, you can't really see the name. I didn't try and figure that out, but I know they wouldn't put an outline on the name. So I'm going to go ahead and select the numbers on the jersey. To get that outline. So I'm going to select the color of the jersey, that gray, make it a little bit lighter, go back, make sure I'm on the number layer, object, outline, and I think it should be a little bit lighter. We'll go with that, and the outline will be two width and 245 softness. I think that's pretty much how it should be. So comparing that to this, I think that's pretty close. Again, the lighting is what makes the difference here. This is a little bit lighter, but I think the gray out looks better with this color. It contrasts with the red a little bit better and the black. So that's all there is for the numbers. So we'll go ahead and press Control Shift F to merge those, or you could just use the merge button. Now we're going to get to putting the pads and the accessories on. So make a new layer underneath. So for the pads, you have your shoulder pads, which you can find in the Paragon Discord. I have mine, I just pull up really quick. I just select the top, paste it. Now on this jersey, I have it coming underneath, it's showing a little bit below the sleeve. So I'll be sure to replicate that too. And if you're doing that, you don't need to select the whole arm, really just the bottom of it. So that's what I'm going to do. And it looks like it's 4 pixels below, so with a blind eye you can kind of tell. 2, 3, 4. It's 4 down on both sides. Okay. You can erase this part if you want to. I like to, just to make the template look clean. Okay. That part doesn't show, so it doesn't really matter if you delete it or not. Okay. So keeping the layers separate, we're going to merge it all at the end. I need an undershirt. So this undershirt, I'm going to make it black. I posted the undershirts also that I'm using in a Paragon Discord. I like to use black for home and white for away usually. But since this is an alternate, I'm picking the color that best fits, which is black. Paste it in. Okay. Now we'll get another layer. Now the actual placement of the layers doesn't matter except for a few places. One example is the undershirt and the shoulder pads. Of course the undershirt should be under the shoulder pads. And later when we do gloves will have to be on the very top. So next, we're done with the number and name. Get rid of that. Done with those two. Done with that. So now we're going to work on the crop, which I showed in another video. The height of this crop is 40. So we'll go ahead and delete 40. Okay, 40. Fix the brightness of the 3 bottom parts of the jersey, pixel, whatever you like to call it. Make sure to delete the bottom. And again, I use a crop, so this undershirt needs to be deleted right there. Okay. Honestly, I think these lines should be a little bit lighter. So we'll do that. 20, yeah. Of course that messed up the number a little bit. I'll just fix that really quick. -20. -20. This isn't that big of an issue for like you beginners and those that don't really care about the very hardcore details, but it's just something I want to fix. Okay. Now, that's all there is for the crop. Next, we're going to add my muscles. These are the ones that I use currently. Copy the whole thing. Muscles also always need to be the bottommost layer. Pasted. And I like to make the opacity about 180 so it doesn't show up too dark. Okay, so now done with that. Alright, next we'll work on the back plate. I think I'll make a custom back plate for this one. Back plates. Let's see, did I save it or not? I think I did. I saved it in a PDN. Yeah, I did. Okay, so now we're going to get this back plate. The back plate needs to be above the muscles and the undershirt, but below the jersey. That's the biggest problem. Okay, so it's there, and I'm just going to make it black and white. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, or should I keep it? I think we'll keep it like that. Alright, now we're going to work on the actual accessories on the arms. So as we can see, I have multiple parts to this. I have the wrist tape, the gloves, and the bands. So first thing I think I'll do is the bands. So I have 3 of these. I'm going to copy these. and paste. And like I was saying, we're going to do the bands. So here's the original bands from my first jersey, but I'm going to make them into black bands. So actually, you know what? I think I have those already made. Yep, I have these made, and they're in the Paragon Discord, bicep bands. Basically what I did was just select the straight line part, and not the little extra rounded part. Copied it, paste it, put it right on top. So I did that on both sides. Yep. Go ahead and copy that. Copy it all the way down just to make sure it's the right height. Move it over. Flip it completely. I know it's 262 width, so make sure it's the same at the bottom. Okay, so that's the bands. Next up, I think we'll do the wrist tape. So I also uploaded that. Here's my wrist tape. The height of the wrist tape is 37. So I'm going to copy from the top 37 down. Copy that. Paste it. Put it on both sides, of course. There you go. Alright. Next up, we'll do the gloves. I have some gloves that I like to use. Here, which ones do I use? Alright, yep, I use these. So I'm going to go ahead and customize these. With these are Taze gloves. Basically, to customize them, I mean, you have to go into each layer. There's so many layers. And just recolor. You know, you can use color match. You can just go black and white, which is what I'm going to do for most of this. So, primary for these is going to be this gray from the jersey. Paste that. And just from here, I'm going to work on the brightness and go black and white just to make sure it looks right. I think I'll keep that red. That's good. Logo outline needs to go. Logo itself needs to be red, in my opinion. So, whoops. Get that same red. Paste it. Save as color. Logo, color match, color. I'm going to outline it in black. Now I'm going to mess around with the glove finger coloring. Alright, that looks good. This is probably the most tedious part. Okay, so now mess around with that part. A little zig, whatever you like to call it. And again, not again, it works on both sides for this template. Some templates you have to do one glove and then copy it over. So you might have a problem with the words on the strap or whatever else it is. Okay, so now we're going to do the strap. Okay. make it a little bit darker. Alright, and I think that's how I want it. So press Control Shift F to merge all of it. Copy it. Uppermost layer, paste. Okay, so we're done with that. And the very last thing is to do my little elbow tape. So I guess I can share this in the Paragon Discord if people ask. I'm just going to use the tape that's on my old jerseys. Not old, but the ones already made. Have to find it real quick. Alright, there it is. Alright. There it is. Here's my custom jersey. It's what I'll be wearing week 4 in S14 OCFA for OSU, of course. And I'll have to make a lot of customs. This video, you know, it's pretty long, but I went into a little bit of detail how to do it. Customs for more complicated ones like this might take you around 15 minutes to 20 minutes. More simple ones that are just number and gloves, something like that, maybe more like 3 to 5 minutes. So basically, the amount of time that goes into it and the end result, that's why I don't like making customs, is it's just tedious work that takes longer than it should. So I mean, there's my template. I'm going to go ahead and save it, and it's very smart to, for your own jersey, save a PDN of it. Gray. So you can go back and edit, and of course a PNG so you can upload it. So save as PNG. Alright, and that's all there is for this video. See y'all later.